Have you ever heard the expression that in order to understand someone, you need to walk a mile in their shoes? Perceptual positioning provides us with a simple model to understand a person's motivations. By stepping into another's shoes, we can evaluate the best way to understand a situation, communicate effectively with compassion, and ultimately resolve conflicts. This tripartite model was first developed by John Grinder and Judith Delosier in 1987. For this task, we need to consider 3 points of view. A. This is your position, how you feel, what you see, your perception. B. This is the observer's position. What can they see happening? What are they hearing? What is the subtext behind the voices? C. The person causing the perceived problem, how they feel, what they are seeing. In order to get a fully rounded view of a situation, we often need to shift our positions to gain another's perspective. We call this stepping into another's shoes. To use this technique, we will not only examine what is said, but how it's been said and the emotions or motivation behind this. Let's start with a scenario.
Every working day as a team leader, I have a quick 10-minute catch-up meeting with my team at 8:30. I decided to do this to ensure the staff receive messages at the start of the day promptly. It could help me organise cover earlier on in the day and avoid any meetings or urgent work being missed. I also found it supports the team with any concerns that they have and promotes communication between the team members. But one of the staff members is consistently late for the meetings and seems like they hate having to take part in it. I've been told that they're moaning to other colleagues as they don't seem to see the point and feel that I'm keeping an eye on them, trying to control them, micromanage the situation. But this is all hearsay. I feel confused about the situation, and the hearsay is really troubling me at the moment. I'm getting annoyed with how people are dealing with that situation, and I know that people are starting to think that I'm weak and being walked over.
We need to shift positions. We are now in B, the observer's position.
It's clear that person A is frustrated and other people are noticing that person C is absent. It seems that person C doesn't want to speak to their team leader about this. They seem to be talking to others about their motivation.
I'm not attending the catch-ups on time, and I know that everyone wants to know why. I feel embarrassed and I don't really want to be in a conflict situation, so I've started to avoid the team leader. I know that everyone is talking about me, and this is causing them to feel really vulnerable and trigger negative behaviour. When the catch-ups were organised, it seemed that there wouldn't be a problem at all. And this was all before I needed to drop my kid off at nursery. And whilst I've tried to rush in to get all the messages, it's just all getting a bit too much, so I decided that going to my computer and checking my emails was best, and I'd need to do that after the meeting anyway. And my friends could tell me anything that I'd missed. My team leader seems really annoyed, and I've left it too long to speak to them. I think I'm a hard worker, and I've been with this company for 10 years.
By shifting positions, what do you think the best way to resolve this situation is? It is advisable to get a number of solutions. Keep shifting your position and see which ones could work. It is easy to say, well, we'll scrap the meetings and then just send out an email. But there's a reason they were started, and might they be valuable? Don't be afraid to spend some time thinking about difficult situations. Talk to others and get their thoughts.